Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Keller Williams Realty Technologies Community Weekly Webinar. We're so excited to have you all with us today. My name is Kevin. I'm happy to have you all with us.
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Brenda Harrelson.
And here's what is on our agenda for today, January 20th, 2017. We're going to go over the KW roadmap and tech updates. I'll tell you some things you may not have seen before. We have a great community update for you all. And then, of course, as always, we want to tell you what are the upcoming events that we want you all to know about. This is interactive, so please let us know how we can answer your questions or clarify anything that we're showing on today's presentation. So let's get started with a KW roadmap and our tech updates. Okay, so you all should see our roadmap up on the screen, and some of these items you're already familiar with, such as the KW website, the remodel of the navigation bar, our KW mobile, the all status search, and push notifications being available. We actually had a webinar on marketing and push notifications, and we will send you all information. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. We have our learning management system and performance support. Just so that you all know, the definition of a learning management system is a software application. It administrates, documents, and tracks reporting and delivery of electronic educational technology. It's also known as e-learning. And this is the tool that's going to help KWRI and trainers track training to production on all levels. So this is going to tell us what agents are taking Can you all hear me now? The system is telling me the audio is coming through. Okay, awesome. All right, I don't know what happened there. All right, I was, hopefully you all heard me talking about the LMS, the Learning Management System and Performance Support. I just wanted you all to understand the LMS is a tool that's going to help KWRI and our trainers track training to productivity on all levels. So that means when if they want to get to another level, what type of technology training that they can take. If they are maybe stuck where they are and want to just produce a little bit more, we'll be able to help them with those trainings. So it's going to help us track what trainings they need to take, what trainings they have taken, and what trainings have helped them to succeed to whatever level they want. It's a really great opportunity. The learning management system is I beg your pardon, the performance support is a solution that we have already identified. We are working on implementation on this tool. And this is a software that's going to be integrated into the new agent platform, and it is going to provide online at-the-moment assistance and guidance throughout the tool. So many of you that are trainers are training your agents on something as simple as setting up the application. Well, the performance support is going to assist with that, so you don't have to spend your time with the simple setup, what we would think is simple setup processes, and you can help your agents work more towards developing, or actually I should say you can help your agents develop their skills and of course increase their commissions or sales, helping everybody to be profitable. So that's exciting about that. KW Tech Community, we are going to talk about that specifically today. Brenda has a presentation that she wants to provide on that, so we're excited. Just want to let you all know that the Tech Community's features are going to be in a very limited release on January 27th. The Tech Ambassador Group will be the first KW community available in the field, so you guys are going to be the first to get to check it out. It's we're currently building momentum. We're building ideas and content on our PAG group. So if you're not a part of our PAG group, you definitely want to become a part of that, because that's where we're going to be providing a lot of information before we are official on this site. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this PAG link so that you all can request information to become a part of that. It's a program advisory group. That's what PAG stands for. And you do need to use your KW email when you are requesting that site. Let's move on to the KW Marketplace. As you see, we have a lot more information coming up on the KW Marketplace for KW agents. And then we have the agent platform. Here's some information on the agent platform that we've not provided to you all before. So February 17th, we are going to demo it at Family Reunion. We would love for you all to check that out. It is really great. It should be in the tech booth, so please look for us. May 17th is when we are going to bring in early adopters. That is still being figured out at this time. If you are interested in being an early adopter, then of course you must first join a PAG or sign up for the PAG on the main KW page. I'll show you where that is right now so that you all can get access to that as soon as possible. I'm going to bring that screen in right now. In order to access the PAG, you're going to hover over the technology menu here on My KW, and you're going to drop down to product advisory groups. Once you're in the product advisory group section, you'll have the option of opportunity of completing a survey. In that survey, right here where it says apply here, you will answer a series of questions. Please answer them as thoroughly as possible. It is important to mention that not everybody, if you're not an, let me back up. If you're not an agent, we're still going to utilize your services for sure, because we know that you know what agents are doing in their business and in the field. Yet we do want agents who are single agents or on small teams as part of the beta. So if you are a member of a small team or you're an agent yourself, please go to this page. And let me go ahead and copy this and send it to you all so you have access to it. You do need to sign into MyKW before that happens. And join the program advisory group. That is one way of making sure that you can be a part of the pilot. And then in late 2017, we will have a phased rollout. We will give you all a lot more details and information on that. All right, then we're going to move up to the KWLS. We talked about some of this information before. We have a global property specialist syndication opportunity coming up. Global Property Specialist is an elite community of Keller Williams agent who believe their market is not just local, and they set themselves apart from their peers by investing in their international expertise. We have a lot of great information on GPS. If you are a member of GPS, please let us know. If you're curious about GPS and becoming a member, check it out. I'm sending you all that link right here. All right, next is Canadian currency. So as you may know, currently KWLS powers home searches on KW.com, Green Sheets, and syndication to a number of Canadian real estate search engines. Currently, we're syndicating them in US dollars. We'll be adding the functionality to syndicate with Canadian dollars. All right, and then Upstream migration is coming up. Upstream's in the first 2 markets. It will go live by the end of Q1, and we plan to be ready to import listings from any of the offices in those markets. And we are going to talk about an Upstream informational webinar here in just a moment. Somebody is asking what's Upstream. Hey, that's a great question. I'm going to give you all a copy of upstream.com so you can find out more about it, but just so that you know, Upstream is, they aspire to enable innovation by allowing brokers to manage all of their data assets through a simple, streamlined platform. That means all data will go into a single place that brokers will have much more control of. Now, if you'd like to know more about it rather than me tell you or you reading what it's all about on the website, please join the webinar that we will be discussing here in just a moment, because that is going to help answer all of the questions straight from that group. Any other questions on updates? All right, let's roll along. All right, Brenda, you want to tell us a little bit about the new direction for KW Innovation?
You mean you want me to explain what we're looking at on the screen here?
Please tell us what this is. I thought
Okay.
maybe you messed or scribbling around.
I was.
Awesome.
You will see this image multiple times before Family Reunion and again at Family Reunion. It will probably looks slightly different. Our design team over in our marketing group is trying to make this beautiful and pretty, but what this is really showing our charter. When I say our charter, it's not just our training and implementation team, but the whole innovation technology group here at KW. So we want to start getting into the mindset that we are no longer, or we never were, but not to think about the technology that we offer as just a big toolbox of all these different parts, all these different tools that agents add to their business, and they don't talk to each other, and each one requires its own login and its own training. It's creating a lot of noise for our agents, especially when they are marketed to by these vendors who we partner with to deliver some core technology, and then right away agents are being marketed on upsells, and especially, Kevin gave a great picture when agents go to family reunion, they're going around the exhibit hall, buy this, buy that, and they think they need the next shiny object, and they don't always spend their dollars as wisely as they could, and it's because we've really put agents in this situation where we're forcing them to be experts on technology and to know what they really do need. So that's where we're stepping in, and we want to be that guide, that mentor, if you will, for agents on their journey once they join KW, getting them to the production level that they are at, from the production level that they're at to the production level that they need to be at. So what this diagram is trying to show is that if you look horizontally, the bottom third of the image is showing all of our core tools, and over time they will be more and more integrated, more connected, so it's one seamless platform. So core technology means that's what every agent receives for their $25 a month technology fee. And as trainers and as ambassadors, and we'll be continuing to develop you and the tools you have to be more effective in doing this, it's our job to help agents realize, based on where their business is and where they want to take it, what technology right now is what they really need and what don't they need right now until their business grows to that level where they are ready to spend more money. So you'll be hearing us talk about the core product versus additional apps and services. So when agents get to a level where they are ready to maybe take advantage of some of the upgraded features on our products, they can do that because it's an investment at that point that's warranted, and then all the way up to the top level when they're a super high performing team and they need something custom built. So we recognize that every piece of technology isn't one size fits all, and that there still needs to be a human intervention helping guide agents along this journey. And so our mantra going forward is that we want to empower agents to increase their productivity by connecting them with the right tool at the right time for their business. And you're going to hear that over and over and over again coming from us each week and at family reunion. And it's that guiding principle upon which we are evolving the Tech Ambassador program, just taking it to a whole new level. We realize that in order to be able to do this, and at the speed at which our technology is evolving, we need to make sure that you are all able to be agile enough to get to know agents and where they're at, where they need to be, and which technology they should be plugging into immediately to solve their immediate business needs. Some people come in and the first thing they need to do is get their brand changed over from their old broker to the new one. So marketing is their first focus. They've already got a database. That's not where they need to start. Where other agents who are just getting into the business and they just took Ignite, they need to build their database. So they would have different tools that they would be partnered with at first. And so as ambassadors, or really mentors, if you think of yourselves that way, we will do more in the way of preparing you to be more capable in guiding agents on that journey.
And Sean asked a great question. He's asking, how do we update our KW intranet to reflect this? And Sean, what I want you to think about and to realize is that the way that this platform is set up is a way that we are going to continue to do business throughout the organization. So in other words, our intranet isn't only going to change, the entire model of what we're doing here through IT is going to change, and we are going to continue to allow people to take steps to their success. So the learning management system is a perfect example of how this is going to support them, which would be letting them know what trainings they need to take at what time and what you all can help them to focus on. You'll notice that this still type follows this strategic path.
And one other thing I want to note, another challenge that we are putting upon ourselves is, I mean, you see the word technology up there at the top of the screen, but we've said this before, we would love to take the word technology out of this conversation because we want agents to say, I'm with Keller Williams and Keller Williams gets me. They give me the right courses through KWU that I need right now for my unique business and where I want to be. They also give me the tools I need. They also get me into the right coaching. And so you'll see everything that we offer to our agents coming more and more together in terms of, you know, it all starts with the CGI. What is your goal for the year? What do you need to do to get there? Okay, now what training, what tools, what coaching can Keller Williams help you with to get to where you need to be? So you'll see that we're going to see how we can partner the tech ambassador role with other roles such as the productivity coach. Those two roles coming together are going to be critical in helping us transform the way we talk about technology.
Okay, awesome. And we have another exciting thing to share with them. You get to share all the exciting news today.
Oh,
awesome.
It's all exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is what the new technology ambassador community on KWConnect is sort of going to look like. That may not be the banner image at the top. So this is one called KWRI Test. This is an example. This is the very first private community on KWConnect that we have started to play around with. And we're going to have one that looks exactly like this go live next Friday is the target that all of you will be invited to. And we're going to use this in the way that we've been temporarily using the Google community, and that is to have input from this whole community on the webinar right now, helping us fine-tune our mentor program and the way we talk about technology and the way the intranet is laid out. We just had a question come in about that. That's input from all of you that helps us drive that. And so we want to move out of Google, we want to move out of Facebook, and now we really do have a place that's private. It's within the KW ecosystem. And this, as you can see, has buttons across the top. Right now, the forum button is highlighted, and I'll use the highlighting tool to show you. So what we're going to do is have this go live. Again, next Friday, no later than the following Monday. You should be receiving an email from us inviting you to join the new Tech Ambassador community. You'll click on that email. It'll take you, there'll be a link that takes you to the Tech Ambassador community. You won't see anything other than a button that says request to join, request membership, something like that. Once you request membership, one of us administrators will allow you access. And then you'll see something that looks like the screenshot here. So Kevin is actually bringing up for you that what a community looks like.
Boom.
Okay. So what you'll expect to see, rather than seeing KWRI test, that will say KW Technology Ambassadors. The About link is where we'll explain the charter for what this community is, and again, it is to continually evolve the Tech Ambassador program and our whole strategy for technology training and implementation. In the forum, we're going to start masterminding immediately and at Family Reunion and in between Family Reunion and Mega Camp with all of you. So you'll see questions posted in this forum that we will ask you to comment on. So we'll put out topics such as, I don't know, what would a training curriculum look like for somebody who wanted to become a tech mentor? And we would have a mastermind about that. So many different topics. So you'll see those popping up in here. Uploads. Clicking here is going to be where you'll go to get your training toolbox, which right now we make you go to Google to a folder. It'll all be in here. And again, the only people who can see what's in this community are the members. How did we end up on Kevin's profile here? Okay. Let's bring back the slide. So, and then you'll also be able to see who the members are. So on the screenshot, you see all of the members listed down on the left side. And that way you know where somebody's located, what their picture looks like, and you can follow each other with the plus sign.
So they could literally click on any one of these names and get to their profile and see everything. And that's maybe what you did. Maybe you hit my profile.
I probably did, yeah. So that's an action item for all of you. If you haven't done it yet, log into KWConnect and make sure your profile looks the way you want it to. Because we're going to look to this group to help us be the role models for really using every part of KWConnect the way it was intended when it was built. And then the last button that you see going across the top, of course, is an events link. So this would allow us to add events to the KWConnect calendar, again, that only this community can see. So no more, where's the link to the webinar this Friday? It's all going to be in this community. So again, this is being turned on. We targeted next Friday, so you can expect a link to join it shortly after Friday, if not on Friday.
So we're going to take the members that are in the white pages, ambassadors in white pages, and add them. Is that correct?
That's correct. If you've been attending webinars and or you are marked as an ambassador in the white pages, then you will get an invitation to join.
Okay. All right. And I've been sharing the how to do that on many of our calls. Plus, it's in our program advisory group on how to get yourself added to the white pages. Awesome. Thank you very much, Brenda. I know you all are excited about that. I see a lot of great comments. So, way to go. Okay, so I have a quick survey I'd like to launch, or a quick poll, I guess is a better way to say it. I want to know what campaigns that your associates are using. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this poll right now. And you all should see that. Go ahead and mark as many as you can. And if I do have a note there for other, if you're using another type of campaign that I didn't notice, I've got, single emails, the drips going through. Is there anything else that you all are doing that would help? Let's see if you guys are hitting that. Did that poll start yet? Let's see if I started. No? Yep, it's going. Okay, good. All right, so I see 80%. A lot of people are using 33 Touch. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to leave that poll open for just a little bit, and while you all are answering that, the rest of you are answering that, I'd like to know how are they working? Or is it giving you and your agents results? Do you have any stories or anything that you can tell me that has assisted you in gaining more business and gaining more leads and gaining more productivity through the database? And if you're training, have you had anybody tell you about any specific experiences that they've had? Tim just did a database class helping people start campaigns. Jeff says if you customize the subject line, then it is going to help you much better. And what I hear you saying, Jeff, is you're trying to personalize the message to the people that are receiving it. Jay teaches a database class every month. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close this poll. Thank you all very much for that. That is going to be very helpful to us. YE and CTA. Jeff, can you give me a little bit of information on what that is? YE and CTA. Okay, very good. So I'm going to tell you all a quick story that I have with my 33 touches. I met a young lady that like 4 or 5 days after I got my real estate license at an event. Gave her my card and all of my information. I got her information and I immediately put her on the 8x8 and 33 touch. About 4 years went by, just keeping her active on there. I've seen her pop in every once in a while, but nothing serious. I received an email from her with a different last name and realized she had just gotten married and was now looking for a house. So that was something that I continued to do, and it really helped with that client. Now, she was a late client of mine, and she wasn't my first by any means after that, but it does really go to show that staying in touch does help. So I'd like to know more about what you guys are doing. Catherine says, agents are simply using the basic 33 touch, and it is so generic that it is not much value to consumers. So I appreciate that comment, Catherine. That's the kind of information that I need, success stories or even things that you all might be struggling with. We would really love to get that information from you. So thank you very much. And I'm seeing a lot of trainers doing a lot of training on campaigns. So that's good to know that you all are really doing what you can to push training to your people. All right, I'll let you all keep that count going, and I'll just continue. We have some of the e-Edge updates from last week. We don't have any this week, but from last week, they have increased the limit of contacts on all campaigns to 5,000 recipients. Previously, it was 2,000 contacts on a campaign. Single emails, just so that you know, are still at 500. Interval campaigns also are now marked, will never be marked as complete any longer by the system. They'll stay active even if the last contact is finished with a campaign. That's so that you can add additional people to that campaign. You don't have to recreate the campaign after it ends. So those are the two updates I have. We also, of course, are telling you all about the notifications option in your KW mobile app. They were released. They are ready in your mobile app, just so that you know when a client finds a property, they want more information on it. They save it. They have the opportunity to choose a push notification, price change, open house, if it's been taken off the market, and they can determine when they want the alert sent and which way. Push means that it comes through your mobile device in a notification, as you see, like a Facebook notification and so forth, or you can get an email. Once it's saved, it lets you know that they have been sent, and when those notifications come through, the visitor has the opportunity to contact you directly. Now, it's important that we want to promote notifications to our clients and make sure they know that they're there, to our visitors, our Mets, and people that have our app, because the latest research shows when visitors use notifications, engagement is 88% higher and user retention is 300% higher. That is just incredible. And on Wednesday, the 18th, we did a quick 15-minute webinar that showed you how you could promote KW App's notifications to your sphere using e-Edge My Marketing. And this is something that may not be just promoting the notifications, but your app to those that don't have it. So you're just explaining to them another great reason why they should use it and why they should download it. I've just shared the presentation slide deck with you all, so hopefully you can take advantage of that. Go train that in your market center. And we have a couple of quick community updates. Pretty soon our community updates will be in that new KW community. Isn't that awesome? And daily we have seen the tech community members helping each other. You'll notice in that forum it said, right now we have 11 members waiting to help you. Pretty soon it's going to be all of our ambassadors. That's going to be completely awesome. This has been a great example of what the future community on a KWConnect page has that Brenda mentioned. We want to know what questions or resources that you have shared on here. I see many of you have done some great things, and I thank you all very much. What is it that you like best about this community, so that we can make sure those options are available in the future for our future communities. And here is some great stuff. If you guys, this is a list of all of our community resources, and as Brenda mentioned, we're going to go to one place to get all of this. So what I will do after today's call, I'm going to copy this information and I'm going to send it to you all in a single email with some additional information, so that you have all of the links that you need to get to all of these resources that you will be currently using, but in the very near future, this page can go away, and we'll be happy about that, because everything will be in one place, or at least access to everything will be in one place. Tech training will still be on Connect and so forth, but we are going to have a lot more places and a lot more organization. All right, when it comes to upcoming events, the one I want you all to know about is the Upstream Informational Webinar. That is happening January 26th from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. just so that you all know that. I'm going to share this link with you right now. So please take note of all of these links that I'm sending you, and copy and paste them somewhere so that you have them in the future. We're going to help you understand what the impact is on your organization with Upstream, what kind of resources are required, when you need to be ready. This is a 1-hour webinar, as we mentioned. You're going to get firsthand insight from the CEO of Upstream and the president of RPR. It's also going to be in a town hall format, so all questions are welcome. Please be a part of it. Register today. They do have a seat limit. This way you can help explain to your team leader, to your broker, to your agents what Upstream is when they asked. Greg asks, once the KW community is up and running, will the Google Plus community disappear? I don't know the exact answer to that right now. We will definitely play that by ear and make sure that everything that you all need is available, so that we're not shutting something off that you guys are utilizing and are having a lot of success using. So we definitely will all take a group effort on deciding whether that happens. All right, we have the family reunion session the family reunion tech ambassador session that is going to be at Family Reunion in Las Vegas. Here's the date, here's the time, and there's the place. Steve Peterschmidt, Brenda Harrelson, Kevin Weber, and Nicole Joyce will be hosting. This is going to be a great session. I am urging you all not to miss this, because this has some of the best information. This is going to be the best Tech Ambassador session that we have, Tech Ambassador MC Tech session that we have ever had. All right. I fixed it. Thank you, Becky. Fixed the last link. I just noticed that. All right. Very good. Now, here is our question for the day. In 1956, how much did 5 megabytes of data weigh? In 1956, how much did 5 megabytes a day weigh? 5 pounds, 80 pounds, 1 ton, or 1 pound? All right, I'm getting a lot of good answers here. So, 1956, when IBM launched RMAC, the first computer with something like a hard drive that we use today, it weighed 1 ton. Isn't that crazy? It had 50 huge aluminum discs coated with magnet iron oxide. The disc rotated at a speed of 1,200 RPMs, and you could lease a machine for a mere $3,200 a month. Oh my goodness. Imagine what that was like. Someone do the conversion in 1956. Hey, thank you all very much again for joining us. I know we went a little over time, but I feel like the information that you all received was really great today, and hope that you all spread the good word of what's happening here at KW. And we will talk to you all next week. And please look out for an email coming from the tech team regarding today's presentation. Thank you all very much for being here. As always, stay on the edge of real estate technology by using KW technology, and make it a great day at Keller Williams. Thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy says $28,241.79 is today's currency. Good job, Jeremy. Bye, guys. Thanks.